Hi, Pisces. Hi, everybody. For those people that wish to join the live session, I'm doing your weekly for the 19th to the 25th of July. I hope you're all enjoying yourselves, and I hope everybody is going on holiday. Especially, we all need a break, especially because of the lockdown. Unfortunately, here in Holland, we have another lockdown, fourth lockdown. It's boring, I know. I'm using the the Lunar Nomad Oracle. There are extra cards in this deck. You're coming out with the bats, then you're coming out with the cross, and you've got the coffin, death, in other words. But coffin, it's called the coffin in the Lenormand, and you've got the mountain. Now, I love the art on this. It's very diverse, and underneath the deck, you've got the umbrella. So you've got two new cards of the extension, and I'll also be using the little classical tarot deck. Okay, you come in with the bats, and the bats mean rebirth, change, transformation. Unknown things might just appear. You might not know something and gain knowledge unexpectedly. It also means dreams, your dreams. You might want to put your dreams into reality, or you might get messages in dreams. So keep a notebook beside your bed. If you do wake up after a dream, then write down what your dream was all about. There could be omens, attention. You need to pay attention to detail, pay attention to what's happening around you. Pisces, you might be perceptive more so now than usual because we are also getting the full moon on the 23rd of July. And that means also the energy is changing also before we get the full moon, because we will be going into Leo, a more active energy. You might be in your element now because you are in water energy of Cancer and emotions. Your emotions might run high, or your emotions might be more under control now in this element of water, because you are also a water sign. It also means go with the flow, and perhaps you need to get another perspective. Also, they use their senses. They feel vibrations with their antennas, and with those big ears, they feel things. They fly on vibration. They can also see in the dark. So you might be more perceptive in the dark, especially around the full moon, because energies are really sensitive. So listen to those thoughts, ideas, putting them out into the material world. And before you put them out into the material world, you might have to tweak and tweak them to get to know things, find out more information. You could be left in the dark, but the dark could also be to your advantage, like sit in your sacred place of rest, or where you can find the peace, do meditations, contemplations, and evaluate, and close your eyes, and then everything will be dark. You might even need a little bit of silent music, like the wind blowing through the air or through the grass, or rain that can make you fall asleep and go into the dark, go within yourself. I know I sound crazy, but this is all working overtime. I feel like Niagara Falls, things coming in so quick, and it just, boom, I have to throw it out there. I love the bats. I think they're beautiful creatures, and they use their sensory, the smell, the hearing, the vision. They can't really see very well. They fly by the sound, by the vibrations they pick up. Also, use your taste buds more. Perhaps use your intuition. Things like that. It's very strong. You are very sensitive little people, or beautiful people. You are more perceptive. You might be more empathic, but try to stay away from negative energy, because this is a sensitive time for you. Okay. Now that's the bats. The bats is number 38. That becomes an 11. So the angelic is with you. The divine is with you. They're giving you a doorway, because 11, the two pillars, I see a doorway. That's the angelic message. Okay, so there could be a new beginning for you. And now this is the first time I'm seeing it. Look at the church window. That's like the window in a church, the arched window. He's come out the second time, and I didn't notice it the first time. You see different things in different cards always. The cards are so magical in that respect. Also, it's great to be live. I was nervous when I did Capricorn. The words wouldn't want to come out because I was nervous, but now I'm settled down again, and it's with you. It's like I feel in tune with you, because most probably because I'm empathic or intuitive, and I just feel one with you, really. One of my best friends. I've never met her in real life, but she's amazing. She's a Pisces, and she's Brenda Gannon. Have a look at her channel. Brenda Tarot Readings, it's called. You can find her on my main page, as I recommend her highly. Then that's on Monday. Then around midweek, you have choices to make, or decisions, like the crossroads, the cross. Have faith in what you're doing. Have faith in yourself. Have faith in your strength, and have faith that you are making the right choice or decision. And number 36 is an ending, because that's a 9. So something is coming to an end. Perhaps you found it hard to get the information or the right view or right perspective on something, and you couldn't make a choice or a decision. And now you have. Beautiful. Okay. I also feel there's news coming towards you, and this is the first card that I will be putting out. It's fallen out, so that goes there. Yes, have faith and trust yourself. You're stronger than you think. Okay. Other people have faith in you. Otherwise, you're like a magnet. You are a sensitive person, but also an helpful person usually. Sometimes you don't know which way you're going, because the sign of the fish are like that. But once you take time out and you meditate or contemplate, you can find your way. You just go with the flow. Okay, go with the flow. Okay. Then we have the coffin again. Transformational time. Transformation, like the bat. The bat is rebirth. It has a little bit of the same meaning as the coffin, because the coffin is also a transformation. You're leaving an old period behind, or something old, and you're going into a new phase. Okay, you've got here you are, you've got strength. Number 8 means strength. You're in your strength. So spread your arms like your wing, pretend them they're your wings, and reach for the sky, and come out and fly. Reach for the stars. Aim high, but don't expect anything. So then you won't, if something goes wrong, it didn't come to fruition, then you won't be disappointed. But try and reach for the sky. And you've got the bones here. So let old bones be done. Okay. First time I couldn't suss out why there wasn't a coffin. And then I thought, right, this is like an urn. and you've got the bones in the urn, you've got a time clock, so an hourglass behind it. At least that's the way I see it. So time is of essence, perhaps. There could be a time that it's time to let go of the old and something that is of no use. Now I see a crow here and I see a crow here. So that's why I feel there is news coming your way that will help you to advance. Okay, beautiful. Don't make mountains out of molehills. Don't make an elephant out of a fly. You know, if you see a mountain that stands for problems, issues, difficulties, you don't have to climb the mountain. You can follow the path. Also, I see signs of alchemy or mathematics. So try to measure things up, but don't make it bigger than what it really is. Okay. You've got number 21. Be creative. Use your creative instinct. That's brilliant. And you'll be fine. I'm sorry you can't see me because I haven't got the system where I can have a little screen in the screen, but I'm still here. Okay. Now, that's for that card. Then we've got the umbrella, number 39. Is it 39? Yes, 39. 9 and 3 is 12. 1 and 2 is 3. So watch out for 3 because 21 becomes 3 and 3. Okay, so creativity, productivity. Be productive. Don't sit behind the geraniums. Don't isolate yourself. Don't be dead. Well, you know, this is not a real death, but like being stagnant. If you're not doing anything, it's just like dark and quietness. That is that one. Okay. The umbrella. I'll go into the umbrella. To me, the umbrella is like something that is hanging over you to protect you. The umbrella keeps you dry. Yeah. With that said, you must be drinking. I've got a feeling you have to drink more water. Cleanse yourself. Okay. Now, also, the umbrella, it reminds me of Mary Poppins. So there might be something magical happening to you. Definitely getting a clear perspective on where you want to go. The umbrella also gives you a clear direction as to go. It might be it also means floating. You might feel as if you are floating at the moment and you're not reaching your goal or you're not getting where you want to go, but you will have triumph because it does mean also transformation, triumph, victory. Victory against all odds because it's magical. Let go of the old, like I said. That's the ending. Making a decision of what to let go, what is of no use to you anymore. It's beautiful. It's the first time he's come out. And look at the butterflies. Butterflies are all over the place. Transformation. Spread your wings. You're no longer the caterpillar. The same meaning that I always give to the coffin. So make your own magic. Beautiful. Those are the new cards because this is an extended deck, not just 36 cards. Okay, do meditation or contemplation. Like I said, that's also the basic meaning of this card. It is a very, I find this is a very spiritual deck. Very also empathic and intuitive deck. It wakes up your intuition. So let your intuition work overtime, Pisces. Now, boom, that's the bottom of the deck. Now I'm going to turn the cards found, and you've got the Eight of Swords. So you might be stuck. You might be feeling stuck at the moment. And that is definitely what is coming out. Like I said, don't make problems. Don't see problems where there aren't any. Make sure you get a good view on things, a bird eye view. Be perceptive. Listen to your vibrations, your intuition, your emotions, ideas from the subconscious coming into the conscious. Make sure before, it's like when you invest, make sure that you have all the knowledge, whether this investment, whether it is emotional, love or work, or investment in something, a business. Make sure you've got all the knowledge and all the things to back it up to make it a success. So this girl isn't tied up. It's all in the mind. So take that blindfold off and come out of your mind, and open your mind, open your vision, open your heart and your solar plex, and let it work overtime. Go with the flow. Let it be the Niagara Falls. Right. Exciting. And 8 again. 8 and 8. So watch out for figures 8 and 8. Now, 8 and 8 is 16, 1 and 6 is 7, so luck is on your side big time. You've also got the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles. So the time, if you are wishing to get pregnant, then now the time is fertile. There's a good chance that you can get pregnant. Have faith that you can. Now, if you don't want to get pregnant, then take precautions. This could be hearing of a birth. If you're too mature to get pregnant, then you might be hearing of a birth. Then you might be becoming a granny or a grandfather. Okay. The Queen, also the Queen of Pentacles. She nurtures everything. So if you have an idea, bring it out into the material world and nurture it like the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is also known as Mother Earth, and she nurtures it, she feeds it. She's also a very motherly, loving, giving, tender, nurturing person of the family. This could be Virgo. Don't forget Taurus or Capricorn, but mainly Virgo. Now, you could also, you've got the Midas touch, but you've got the green fingers, and her husband's got the Midas touch, the golden touch. But anything she touches will ripen and will blossom, and you will be harvesting time and time again, repetitive. And she sows different fields or different projects, and that will return and bring their return. Now you've got the King of Wands here. Now he is Aries, but he's depicted like the lion, but it is really Aries because he's the first high character of the personage cards, and that's Aries, the first house. But don't forget Leo or Sagittarius. Okay. Now, he's a very strong-willed man. You could be dealing with one of them. You could be hooked up with one of them. It could be your boss, or you could be meeting a new person, a fire sign, mainly Aries. A passion will fly all over the place, definitely. Now, here again, open up your mind. If you're not seeing that somebody is fancying you or loving you, then come out of your mind, open the vision, boom. Lovely. And if you're not meeting or dealing with one of these characters, or if there isn't a prominent fire sign, then take a page out of his book, because he's strategic. He plans everything. Like I said, before you invest in anything, make sure you've got all the information and listen to your intuition. You fish are very intuitive. Okay. I love my little fishes. Thank you very much for all your likes and shares. You're brilliant at it. And look, if you do listen to your intuition and if you plan strategically and let your heart go into your work or your hobby or into this new relationship, make sure you know your boundaries and their boundaries. That is also respect for each other and bounce ideas off each other. Keep communication going. Slow down because otherwise you'll burn your fingers or burn yourself or you will be burnt out. You don't need that. You want to stay in action, but do it strategically and do it at your own pace. You don't have to meet deadlines. And if you do, then ask for help from others. There's plenty of people around you that have faith in you and trust you, and that you will ask their help. Look at them in a crowd. The butterflies are in a crowd as well. There's so many butterflies. Be analytical so that you can meet the deadline. Plans are coming to fruition. Your boat of abundance is coming in. 3 again. So watch out for 3, 3, 3. Okay. Now, the bottom of the deck, we have the 10 of Swords. Okay. Like I said, let go of what is of no use to you. Perhaps this could be a decision about a friendship or somebody at work to let them go. Somebody stabbed you in the back, perhaps. Somebody broke your heart. He's not lying on his back. In this deck, he is actually being stabbed in the chest. He's lying on his back. So this is a different way. Face, and what I get from this card, because he's lying on his back, face the confrontation and tell the people what your boundaries are. You are strong. You are determined. Be the lion. Be the king of your own kingdom. You're powerful, even when you don't realize it. You have power, unseen power, because you're the empathic, intuitive type. Use it to your advantage. Wow. I love this reading. And that you've got 2 new cards, magical cards. Okay. Mary Poppins. That's the first time I saw this card when I was doing the review. I had to think of Mary Poppins. Let's have a look. Come on, come out. We want. Come on, angels, help me. Let the card come out. Now, come on. Right. That's the ostrich. Don't be the do the ostrich technique, I would say. Lovely little feather. Beautiful. Fluffy. The ostrich. When I see the ostrich, I always have to think of the sticking your head in the sand. That's what ostriches are known for. Whether it's true or not, whether they do it or not, I don't know. But that's the ostrich technique. So face, yes, that's what I said. Face your enemy. Confrontation. Don't be afraid of the confrontations. Okay? You're in your own power. So, boom, head on. The choice is clear for you now. Follow the wisdom and truth you feel in your heart. Again, have faith in yourself. Follow your path, what you believe. Lovely. Now, I've got one more thing, and that's the blue book. Got to make a little bit of room here. The Soul's Book of Answers. Okay, let's see where it will open this week. The highest form of grace is silence. Well, I don't know whether you would agree with that. I could have a debate about this. The highest form of grace is silence. Sometimes you have to bite your tongue, but in this case, and with this reading, I would say speak up. Speak up. Let them know why you are why you're not speaking to them anymore. That's when I would say yes, silence. Anybody that's not trustworthy and has stuck a knife in your chest or in your back, however you want to say it, be silent. You don't want anything to do with them anymore. Just don't speak to them. It's not worth it because you are stronger. You rise above it. Just tell them your boundaries and just say, "I'm sorry. I feel you betrayed me or you stabbed me in the back, and I don't want anything to do with you anymore. I can't trust you anymore." Well, that's what I would say anyway. I hope you've liked this reading, and thank you very much for all your likes and shares. And I know it's too early, but this reading is from the 19th to the 25th. And I do love you, my little fish. Please go with the flow and stay safe and be blessed. Love you. Ciao, ciao. Thank you.